and gentlemen, Football Club Barcelona is a finalist in the King's Cup and will play on the 26th of April, Saturday, at La Cartuja in Seville. Will there be a classic in the final?
What a great game. Ferran Torres scored in the 26th minute of the first half. Barca has beaten Atletico Madrid in the Copa semifinals. What a hard-fought game. What a difficult game. Let's comment on a bit on how Hansi Flick has managed to get us to this final. But the path was very complicated.
Complicated path, truthfully. The global has finally been 4-5 for Football Club Barcelona in the tie, which has been thrilling. And a match in which Barca, I would say that in the first half, it was an aggressive Barca, a vertical Barca. A Barca that has managed to control the match at all times. And that went into halftime winning with that goal from Ferran Torres in the 26th minute. What happened? Well, there were a couple of controversial plays, I think up to 2 in the first half. 2 yellow cards, one for Azpilicueta and another for Mr. Rodrigo de Paul, which could have been red cards. In fact, one of them was reviewed because the video assistant referee interpreted that the yellow card might have been unnecessary. Well, no, that it was short.
That it fell short.
Short, and there could have been studs. And there were, obviously. Defense the little films. About the Barca player, I think it was Rafinha, right? The one who left him the studs. Well, once Mr. Manuela Montero went to the video assistant referee, the funny thing was that after reviewing the play, they conclude there is no red card. In other words, it doesn't have
no sense what happened there at all. We were saying it live. The most normal thing was the red card. I believe, because I think it was a very, very tough play. Very, very tough. Adri's statement is not the first. There have been 2, 3, and possibly even 4 plays that they could have perfectly left. In the end, it wasn't like that. Atletico Madrid ended up with 1 less player. The referee, honestly, from my point of view, very card happy. I think the referee, very partial, very partial. All the fouls, the minor fouls, everything was called for Atletico Madrid, never for Barca.
In fact, look, there's a play where they also spiked Yamal, almost injuring him. And he left his spikes in and there's blood on the sock of the Yamal. Well, what happened? Family, the break was reached and Cholo's team made 3 changes. Sorloth came in, Javi Galán came in, and Clement Lenglet came in. And obviously they had to step up to try to tie the series. Barca couldn't control the match in the second half. It struggled for many phases to maintain control, and Cholo's team has been a team super aggressive. I mean, many fouls, many stoppages, many game incidents that have prevented Barcelona from being comfortable on the field. Some plays by Pedri, some plays by Frenkie de Jong. Good combinations to have killed the match. But Barca has wasted that play and therefore has suffered until the...
In the preview, we commented on the last second low-scoring game. The most normal thing, also looking at the history of the previous matches, was that this match would end with at least 3, 4, 5 goals. Finally, only one, as we have already said, goal by Ferran. But let's focus a bit on Hansi Flick. How Hansi Flick has managed to subdue Cholo Simeone's team. It seems they have chosen Ferran Torres over Lewandowski for today's match. And I think the Shark once again has risen to the occasion. Yes, he has.
Risen to the occasion and has obviously done so. That trump card that Flick pulled out of his sleeve today, well, it worked. And it gives Barca the pass to the grand final. What is different, or what differentiates, better said, Robert Lewandowski from Ferran Torres? Well, perhaps the Valencian player Ferran, being 11 years younger and much more youthful. He is a faster man who attacks spaces a lot, who presses much more than Robert Lewandowski. You can't expect Robert to attack with the same intensity as a 25-year-old. And Ferran has been key in the plays where he has had one-on-one with Juan Musso. Wonderful assist from Yamal and Ferran, who doesn't miss and scored that goal. Therefore, Hansi Flick has defeated Cholo Simeone, who
perhaps expected Lewandowski to be the starter. And also in the midfield, Fermín López started, but we also said it in the preview, in a match, maybe it was also between Fermín and Gabi. Good old Flick finally bets on Fermín. What did you think of Fermín's match? Personally, I thought it was weak.
Yes, weak, but we have to say and round off one thing. Very hard fought. Never leave anyone in front. Fermín López has worked tirelessly on the field, doing a job that often goes unnoticed, because he has dedicated himself to unloading a lot at first. and then also to drag players. And Barca has generated superiority from within, in the center of the field, and has made Barca have control. Why does Barca have control of the match in the first half? Because Fermín does a very good job there between the lines. And finally, when Pedri and De Jong are comfortable and with space, Barca has done it wonderfully. An effective ball position with a lot of speed from side to side. Koundé did very well on the right wing, helping Lamine. Jamal Castile has been super active in the first half. And Rafinha, just like a dagger, although it hasn't been his best game, but Rafinha has also fought a lot today. The defense has been good. Cubarsía was also substituted. In the second half, Araujo entered the game to stop A. Solak, performing very well.
Araujo did well in the little he had to do in the match. He even went to Atletico Madrid's field to stifle a bit in that exit from Atletico Madrid. In my opinion, Araujo had little to do. Very well.
Wonderfully. So, Eric Garcia has also entered the field. The Catalan has done very well. For example, when I mentioned Ferran Torres, they are refreshing players in great shape. And that in this stretch of competition, so important, so decisive, it's crucial
For the football club
Barcelona. They have been great. Valde's game was good, although his passing lacked precision in the second half. But, well, I truly believe that today this has enormous merit. I think the culés, aside from considering those who claim it's not merely a goal, hey, Atletico de Madrid, a great team, has given its all and is on the ground in front of them. And ladies and gentlemen, this Barca of Hansi Flick has won again at the Metropolitano when it already won these 2 weeks ago. Therefore, I think it's a huge achievement to win this round and make it to the grand final against Real Madrid.
We'll discuss that later. One of the major assets, and we're almost done with the video, Adri. One of Hansi Flick's big assets today is what you're seeing down here. Match statistics. Hasn't Atletico Madrid shot on goal indeed to
The end, Flick has a system that the team is very close together, with all lines in close proximity. Their Ira has some very good defensive balances. The rebounds are wonderful, and there's a lot of help from the wingers to the fullbacks. Pedri and Frankie work as hard as anyone, and ultimately the entire team puts in the effort. When that happens, the team defends much better. And that's also Hansi Flick's key. The offside defensive line. Another day, once again, Íñigo Martínez being the leader and helping his teammates to put the opponents offside. Today, 0-0 from Julian Alvarez and Griezmann.
And it's even rumored that he scored a goal that was eventually disallowed, and in the end, well, nothing, Adri. With this, we close the video. The match was highly contested and difficult, ending 4-5 in favor of Barca. It was a great game. Ferran Torres' goal decided the 1-0 match.
Family, we're in the final. Smash the like button and share this video to reach more culés. Barca today.
Barca today.
Barca always.
Thank you, family.